In a developing story, new social studies standards are being proposed to the state legislature. We first told you at 5 the State Board of Education officially released revised standards during their meeting today that would change how history is taught to students in Oklahoma.
This includes everything from tribal history to Black Wall Street and the Bible. Fox 23's Devin Lyon reports from the Capitol.
Underneath these standards, our children will learn the full and true context of our nation's founding and the principles that made America great and will continue to make us that exceptional country.
State Superintendent Ryan Walters touted the newly released social studies standards at the Board of Education meeting Thursday afternoon. Hours before that meeting, nearly 200 pages of the revisions were opened for public comment on the state agency's website.
In these standards, we have more content around the tribal history of Oklahoma, including all of our tribes. We also strengthened requirements around teaching the impact and significance of the Tulsa-Greenwood District, Black Wall Street, and the civil rights issues throughout Oklahoma history.
Notably, these standards reference the Bible 10 times as often as the current standards, which were released in 2019.
These standards, they champion the guidance that the Bible gave throughout American history. As we rolled out our Bible initiatives earlier in the year, this strengthens them by providing over 50 references to the Bible and Christianity. Our previous standards only had 2 references.
I heard responses from 2 state lawmakers, one Democrat and one Republican. Both are former history teachers in Oklahoma.
Given that the Bible is such a pillar aspect of our foundation and a pillar aspect of history, it completely makes sense that it was increased. I mean, when you look at how often there was biblical reference from our founding fathers, it makes more sense to say, let's actually take a look at what they're referencing so much in history, more than just twice. I think when you're looking at it in the context of a historical document, that increase, that totally makes sense.
Again, not as egregious as I think it could have been. What I was worried about with these standards and what I was told that was going to happen is, instances where the Bible would have to be used in order to, complete the standard. So that's concern. That definitely needs public pushback.
Now, there's a long road ahead for these standards, and none of them are official quite yet. They will require the approval of the State House and the Senate, and later the signature of the governor this coming spring. In Oklahoma City, covering news that matters, Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
The standards come from a committee of teachers selected by the Board of Education. Public comment will be open through January 21st. We have a link on fox23.com where you can see the full proposed standards for yourself and submit your comment.